Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. An honor is mine and a pleasure is mine to be here. This is a great privilege to be a speaker at this Congress, She Congress. That's the first time to me. That's why I'm a little bit excited. And thank you very much, Minara Hanum, for your question. And while I was listening to you, to what you are saying about me, I was just asking myself, is that all me? Yes.
This is all you, and that's fascinating. But out of all these titles, out of all these sub-personalities, where do you position yourself? What is closer to your heart?
Yeah, I'm a museumer. I'm a museum professional with, as you mentioned, with 25 years of experience in the museum sphere. And I'm a museumer in second generation because I grew up in the family of a museum worker. My mother has been working also in museum sphere for a very long time by now. And all my childhood and all my youth, I was surrounded by very bright people. And you know, we were talking today a lot about statistics, and probably you know that in the world there is a statistic about like 75% of women working in the museums. But in Azerbaijan, it's about 90% of women working in
so we need
museums.
More
and yes, I have been surrounded by all these bright women who are playing very important role in serving and preserving our cultural heritage. And today, I'm a part of the team of Haydar Aliyev Center, which is a very great responsibility to me. I'm very honored, I'm very pleased. I have worked here for almost 1 year and a half by the moment, and that's the first time, by the way, I'm here on this stage. And this is a great responsibility too.
Of course. And that's when I was also, researching about you, I was fascinated that you are always in such a symbolic places. And here now today in this beautiful, amazing place, which is not also landmark for Bakuvians, but a great architectural, worldwide known building masterpiece. And you are here as a director of exhibitions, right?
Of exhibition and events.
And events, right. And also I know that you are a great ambassador of Azerbaijani culture. You do a lot to promote Azerbaijani culture. You do a lot to revive Azerbaijani culture. How do you do it here in Haydar Aliyev Center? How our heritage lives in this beautiful place?
Thank you very much for all these questions. It is always a pleasure to me to speak about Haydar Aliyev Center. This is absolute symbol of modernity, of modern Baku. You know, before that I was working in the old city, and it's very interesting that at the opening of this cultural center, our president mentioned that the old city, the Shirvanshah's palace, which was constructed in the 12th and 15th centuries, is the symbol of ancient Baku. But this landmark is an absolute symbol of modern Baku. And yes, it is the most visited cultural center for today, not only in Azerbaijan, but in the whole Caucasus region, of course. And I'm very happy that She Congress is here today.
We are also very happy. I'm excited very much. It's a great honor to be here. And we were talking with the speakers before starting, and everybody was nervous, and we were like, how are we going to do it? Are we going to be good enough? And then we're like, Tatiana believed in us, so we're going to be good in this. So Tatiana, thank you for believing in us. And this is how true women empower the other woman, by believing in her. So coming back to our questions, to our history and heritage. You are also a founder, and you are the person who brought traditions to modern society, right? We were talking today about artificial intelligence taking over many professions. We were talking about how important will be trust and emotions and empathy, and all of this comes with culture, right? And the colonial researcher said that nobody can come and develop your culture. Culture is always developed from within. So you should be thinking about this, and you should be the one who is bringing back traditions and cultures, and you are doing this. Can you tell us more about your Kalagai project, your Butalı project, and Gurama project?
Yeah, I will, with a pleasure. Maybe most of the ladies know here about what Azerbaijan Kalagai is, and I'm very proud that 10 years ago, myself and the team from Azerbaijan Kalagai brand, we decided to establish it like a national brand. Yes, of course, everybody knows what Kalagai is, but not many people maybe knew, including myself, about the meaning of Kalagai. But in fact, as all our traditional crafts, it has very deep philosophical meaning. Yes, sometimes when we look at Kalagai, we see a very bright piece of silk, which we like wearing. That's a very good gift when you visit someone outside of Azerbaijan. But when I started learning about Kalagai, I was very surprised how deep philosophical meaning it has. You know that first of all, the silk is like a very natural material which can keep you very warm in winter time, and you could feel very cool in some like summertime. So it is very suitable for our climate.
Yeah, the ladies who has Kalagai, you know, it is fascinating that however cold it is, you take this thin piece, and it makes you warm.
Yes, this is the holder of information. Many people told me, many ladies told me when we started propagandize Kalagai, they started writing me that yes, I have got Kalagai of my grandma in my house, and people tell us the same thing, that when they take Kalagai, when they smell it, when they put it closer to their face, they feel the energy of their beloved people. And that is why we think that we are absolutely sure that Kalagai is the holder of information. And to be honest, sometimes like people from some TV programs and so on, they apply to us, can we like take some Kalagai, just wear them on our like TV presenter, and they give back to you. I said, ladies, no, sorry, but no, because whenever you just open this Kalagai, you just wear it, so it becomes a part of you. It takes some energy of you, and that becomes very yours. And also we have so many traditions where Kalagai plays a very important role. We know that red Kalagai, or we sometimes call it morubu, it's like crimson color Kalagai. They are usually the first gift which the relatives of the future husband brings to a lady who is getting married, and this is again like the gift which she will keep and she will wear in her happy day, because the red is a very like strong color. So this is how like many traditions, they are connected to Kalagai, and today I'm very happy that everybody knows what Kalagai is, and this is the best gift. And to be honest, when we just started 10 years ago, by the way, this year we are going to celebrate the 10th anniversary of inscription Kalagai in UNESCO Heritage List, because in 2014, exactly on the 26th of November, that great day happened, and Kalagai became, Azerbaijan Kalagai, that became the part of UNESCO Heritage List. So yes, everybody now is trying to wear Kalagai, and this is very beautiful. I'm very happy.
I agree with you, and really you played your role in that. You connected generations by passing and bringing it to modern society. This is really great job. Thank you for that. And it's now become a part of modern day, and it become a part of modern fashion and style, which is amazing. And another thing, this Butalı collection you do, and it's also an answer to modern consumerism, when everything is so repeated, it's so fake, it's so, it's so materialistic. And then, as you can see on this video also, it's a piece of handmade jewelry.
Yes, absolutely. This is all, again, preserving our traditional crafts, because Azerbaijan has got very rich and very old, very ancient traditional school of jewelers. But we were talking to you, I think, a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, today, when you go to some jeweler places, let's remember where in Baku or in Azerbaijan there are like places for jewelry. We have central universal shop, like we call Sum, or some other univermax, like universal shops. But unfortunately, the most pieces of gold and what we need, they do not carry our traditional jewelry spool elements.
And they do not carry the soul.
Yes, absolutely. But this is, Butali was established in 2016, and that also came from demand. Because, that's, again, we come back to my main job. I'm a museumer, and I worked at the National Museum of Art for almost 10 years, and I saw myself how brilliant pieces of art, of our jewelry we have, and this is also philosophy. Like there are some earrings, Piala Zang, this very famous Piala Zang earrings, and when the woman wears Piala Zang, so whenever she shakes her head, it's like a bell. So Piala Zang, because Zang means bell. And now, like Feng Shui or some other, like sciences, they tell us about that the energy should circulate, and we should sometimes in our room like ring a bell, because when you ring a bell, you just stimulate some energy. And this is what we get. Sometimes when we are even in difficult situation, sometimes we are unaware of the fact that the answer can be received, can be found from our ancestors. But just sometimes we need to see deeper.
Right. I love this. Honestly speaking, with all this modern, speedy environment, what will ground us is our heritage. What will make us happier, what will make us full of life is art and culture. Amina Khanum, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're out of time. I will talk to you hours and hours, and by finishing our talk, I want to ask you about Venice Biennale, because you were representing our rich culture also in Venice, and the topic was foreigners everywhere, right?
Yes, exactly. Just 1 month ago, on 17th of April, in Venice, in the very beautiful city of love, in the frame of the 60th anniversary Venice Biennale, Azerbaijani pavilion was open, and if you just happen to go to Venice before November this year, please visit it. And 3 of our outstanding artists, Irina Ildarova, Rashada Lekferov, and Rusala Agarazieva, were presented in the motto of this Biennale was foreigners everywhere. And Irina Ildarova is, I think that there were some photos, but I will tell you very, very quickly. Irina Ildarova presents her series, The Girls Prefer Oil Men, because we know how our oil history is very significant, and it is very connected to many of our traditions. Then Rusala Agarazieva, she was the youngest of our artists. She presents her Pink Planet because she considers that everything starts with our dream. And every girl, since her childhood, has got her pink planet where she dreams to be. And at the end, Rashada Lekferov, who was the only man among the ladies, he presents us like a very conceptual, interesting installation, I'm Here. And here, we can remember the words of like one of my favorite Azerbaijani writers, Anar Erzayev, in his absolutely beloved by everybody novel, The Sixth Floor or the Fifth Floor, no,
which
the
we know,
fifth floor building. He says that there is no plane, no ship, and no transport vehicle which can take a person away from himself. So whenever wherever you are always here. And I would like to thank you, Gülnar Hanım, very much for this conversation. I would like to thank Tatiana Hanım and to all participants and to everybody who made this brilliant event possible.
Thank you so much. Beautiful note, we are finishing. Yes. Just wanted to add one thing. You know, we are psychologists, very much love talking about here and now. And that means you have to be presented. You have to be present here, not then and there, not in your past, not in your future, but always here and now. Thank you so much.